In this lesson, we'll explore how to manipulate strings in C#, covering basics like concatenation, indexing, extracting substrings, and other useful methods. Strings are collections of characters designed to store text-based information. They can be used to represent individual characters, words, or even entire sentences. In C#, strings are always enclosed in double quotes. This consistent approach makes working with text straightforward and intuitive. To declare a string variable, you use the string keyword followed by the variable name, and assign it a value enclosed in double quotes. For example, here's how you can define two string variables. You can then use console writeline to display them. When we run this code, the output displays hello and John on separate lines. You can use the plus operator to join strings together. If you have two variables, greeting and name, you can combine them into a single message. When you print full greeting using console writeline, the output will be hello John. Notice how we included a comma and a space in quotes to ensure proper formatting. The plus operator doesn't automatically add spaces, so you need to include them where necessary. As I've already stated, strings in C# are sequences of characters. This means each character is stored at a specific position known as its index, starting with 0. So the first character is at position 0, the second at position 1, and so on. So if we have the word C#, to access the first character, we access the word variable and add a 0 encased in square brackets. This will give us the character capital C. To access the last character, we use the number 5 in the brackets, which returns the letter P. One thing to keep in mind is that if you try to access an index that is outside the bounds of the string, like using the index value of 6 in this example, you'll get an error. So always make sure the index you're accessing is within the string's range. You can extract specific parts of a string using the substring method. This is especially useful when you only need a portion of the string for your program. The substring method takes two parameters, the starting index and an optional length. The starting index tells C# where to begin extracting, and the length specifies how many characters to include. Let's say we have the value C# in our word variable. If we want to extract the first 3 characters, we use word.substring 0, 3. This translates to, starting at the index of 0, grab 3 characters. This returns CSH. If we leave out the second parameter, the substring method will take all of the characters from the starting index to the end of the string. In this instance, the starting index is 3, so the substring is ARP. The two upper and two lower methods are used to change the case of a string. The two upper method converts all characters in the string to uppercase. Similarly, the two lower method converts all characters to lowercase. These methods are useful when you need to standardize text for comparisons or ensure consistent formatting in your output. The trim method is used to remove any extra spaces from the beginning and end of a string. If our text variable contains empty spaces before and after the value, calling text.trim will remove the spaces on both sides, leaving just hello. This is helpful when working with user input or cleaning up text data, as it ensures there is no unwanted spaces that might affect your program. The replace method is a powerful tool for modifying parts of a string. If you have a string like I love C# and want to replace C# with coding, you can use the replace method to find all the occurrences of C# in the string and replace them with the word coding. This result will be I love coding. The replace method is great for updating words or characters dynamically in your text. The length property is used to find the number of characters in a string. This property is very useful when validating input, such as checking the length of a password or measuring the size of a user's response. In this code example, calling text.length for the text variable will return 5 because the string contains 5 characters. It's important to note that spaces between words in a string are also counted as characters. For example, if we set text equal to hello space world, calling text.length will return 11 because it includes the 5 characters in hello, the single space, then the 5 characters in world. C# provides a variety of useful methods for working with strings, and in this video we've covered some of the essential ones to help you develop a solid understanding of string manipulation. For more tutorials, exercises, and detailed programming guides, be sure to visit breakpointcoding.com. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated with more quick and practical coding lessons.